Hello, you wonderful people. I hope you're having a good one. I really do. Because lately, when people ask me how I'm doing, they sound as if I'm dying of cancer. Not because I'm dying of cancer, God forbid, but because I'm single. I mean, isn't that worse? So, yeah, all of these people, they find it really difficult to comprehend the fact that I'm single. They would be like, single? You're still single? What do you mean? How can you still be single? I'm like, I don't know. Do you ever go to a married couple and ask, you're still married? How can you still be married? Or better yet, go to a pregnant lady and ask her, you're still pregnant? How can you still be pregnant? You're still pregnant? Get what I mean? But yeah, my elder sister, of course, very particularly very concerned about the fact that I'm still single. So just recently she was like, no guy yet? No guy in the picture? Call in. And then I'd be like, well, actually, yeah, he's a guy. And my sister was like really excited. Oh, like, yeah, there is a guy that I like. There's also a guy that likes me. They're just not the same people. My sister would be like, but that's the whole point, right? People that like me, I don't like them. People that I like, they don't like me, if that makes sense at all. That's why I'm single. So often when I say this to people, they would be like, so why don't you like the people that like you? It's hard to like you. I'm like, I get it. But if they like you wouldn't like them either. So this video, although it might look as if I'm making fun of certain people, it's actually an educational video for all these young men out there how not to approach women. So there are several categories of men who have tried to approach me and failed for obvious reasons. The category one consists of those men who think that you are really into arguing. They think that arguments are the way to your heart. They are not. So these people, they would find the randommost reason to come up with an argument. For an instance, once I had a profile picture of mine uploaded with a nice caption. It said, not only where the rainbows glow, but in the darkest, meanest things, there's always something smiles. So it was really nice, right? Nice quote, and it was actually part of a song, so I liked it. I put it up there. People also had liked it. And then there's this random dude, once again from my MBA batch, who would come online and would be like, I hardly see rainbows glow. So now, me being the kind hearted person I am, I'm thinking, whoa, he must be going through something. Because rainbows usually symbolizes positivity. So if he can't see rainbows, there must be something wrong, right? So I'm like, what makes you say that? What's going on? Like, very concerned right here. And the guy would be like, well, rainbows are just a combination of colors. They can't glow. And even if they glow, they can't glow in the dark because then they can't reflect light. Because when you say dark, it means the sun is not there. So scientifically, rainbows can't glow. Like, wow, you literally started an argument out of nothing. And then he would be like, oh, whoa. So this is the other thing that they do. They think that by saying those things, you would feel as if you won the argument and you would feel good. It doesn't work like that. So I'm like, dude, stop saying ambo for every little thing that I say. And then he would be like, ambo. So the second type of men includes those that compliment you, over compliment you, and you know that they're not being genuine. So people would be like, I really like your videos. I really enjoyed watching them. They're really great. I'm like, thank you so much. You have to be nice. They're your audience, right? And then they go on to say, you should really continue to do this. Keep on investing. You are going on places. This is amazing. I'm like, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. And then they go on to say, I really don't know how you pick up these little things which are really, really funny. Okay, now I have exceeded my daily dose of thanking the unthankable. So now I have stopped talking. And because I also have to be nice, now I'm responding with emojis, right? I would send the smiley face with the halo. I would also send the normal smiley face. I would also put my hands together as a gesture of gratitude to say thank you, right? So there was this one dude who would be like, you really don't have to worship me. It's okay. It's no big deal. I'm like, sorry? He would be like, you don't have to worship me. I didn't do anything. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So the third category of men include those who try to start a conversation of the randomest thing and they would say it, which makes it really super awkward. So there's a colleague of mine who visibly does this, right? So once he was like, "Are you all still working from home?" I was like, "Yeah, we have been working from home for the past couple of months." And he would be like, "You don't have to give me a lengthy explanation. I'm just trying to start a conversation here." I'm like, well, when you do that, every time you do that, it makes it quite obvious, isn't it? And what is he? Is he unhappy that I gave him a one line answer instead of a one word? So, are you working from home? Yeah. Was that the expectation? I mean, I really don't get it. The fourth category, though, there's just one person in it, and thank God for that, and I hope it stays that way. So this guy, he's a friend of a good friend of mine, right? So he started talking to me, and I felt as if I'm going through an interview that I don't want to get selected from. So I stopped responding. And after a couple of days, he would be like, I have something to tell you. Like, okay, what's up? Like, are you free to talk? And I'm like, you have something to tell me. I have nothing to say. And after about another hour, he's video calling me, this random dude. I have spoken 2 words to him. He's video calling me. I'm like, hang up. And video calling me again, hang up. And I was like, sorry, I don't video chat with strangers. Can you type what this is about? And then he goes on to say, my ways can be a little unconventional. I actually spoke to your friend about this, and she said that I should talk to you directly. I know I'm not a conventional guy, but the thing is, I have a crush on you. This is the reason I sent you a Facebook request as well. It's kind of like a proposal. Don't get overexcited. He literally said, don't get overexcited. And I was like, thank God he said that. I mean, I was about to get really excited here. Now, so I was like, well, thank you for telling me this, but I don't feel the same way. You're not the type of guy that I'm looking for. And then he would be like, that's obvious, no? You don't know anything about me, so how can you feel something like that about me? You can't feel, no? That's obvious. Like, didn't you say that you have a crush on me without knowing anything about me? And then he got pissed. He was like, look, I am an Anandian. I'm the only child of my family. I have studied in 2 universities. I have done computer engineering. I have done electrical engineering. I am so and so in so and so company. I have groomed myself to be in multitude of social situations. So how can you say that I'm not the type of guy you're looking for? Like, okay, now I'm a little scared of you. And then he goes on to say, look, you are very judgmental. You didn't even try to read me. I read everything and I understood everything. I'm like, wow, what a wonderful person. I really hope that one day a woman as wonderful as you would recruit you. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Tani's Arjuna.